Hey, let's look into what's going on with BTS Matinee Line, Jimin, Taehyung, and Jungkook. Hello, everybody. Hi, it's me, D Sparta. I am here. I'm alive. It's Monday. I didn't really sleep last night, so I was like, you know what? Usually when I don't sleep at all, I'm like, am I gonna do a reading or not? I'm gonna do the video. I need to get this done. I've been eager to get this done. I want to get this done for y'all because I have fun with these videos. I really do. Oh boy, everybody, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Comment down below. Let me know what's up. If you need any help, any prayers, hey, we got you covered here. I really do care about each and every single one of you and the community that we have forming down here in the comments. If those who have members of the channel and of the Patreon, you guys are in the Discord, and we've got a great family going on. You guys are wonderful and so supportive, and I appreciate each one of you every single day, and I am grateful and blessed because you're in my life. You help keep me going. That support helps so much. But folks, yeah, I'm excited. I feel like I haven't done much with BTS in a while. And I think as part of it is because I get some people really, there's some fans out there, soft sayings, and I'm going to tell you, back the fuck off. If you can't be polite, if you cannot be civil with others, then I will block and remove you. Sometimes I try and be nice and ask you, hey, what's going on? And I'm at the point with some of y'all, no, you know better. I don't want any trash talking of Jimin, Taehyung, or Jungkook. I do not want to hear that some one of them is evil or they're causing problems for the other. That's all a bunch of bullshit. And I don't tolerate that kind of hate, okay? Are we clear on this? We're here to support these young men and, love them and encourage them. We don't always have to agree with things that they do or don't do. I don't, you don't have to agree with everything about me either, and I hope you don't. I hope you don't blindly follow me. I'm not a cult leader here, folks. Please question me. Seriously. Woo, man. But seriously, we're not always going to see eye to eye on everything, and that's okay. Sometimes there is no right or wrong. Sometimes it's just the way it is. And sometimes what is better for another doesn't work out for someone else. Well, someone else, it's not so great, but it's okay for them. And you got to accept it. All right, so we're talking the Matinee Line, and we do know Hybe has mentioned that by the end of December we will know more and more about when the enlistment times for RM, Jimin, Taehyung, and Jungkook. There are the last four. Everyone is getting excited. All seven of the men. As I was saying in another video, sometimes absence makes the heart grow fonder. They've been apart. They realize, it's kind of like, wow, they're not. It's kind of like you're living with your siblings, and sometimes you're less like, just get on my nerves, get out of my way. And then when you're not around, you're like, gosh, I kind of miss them. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sometimes absence does help the heart grow fonder. When friends and family and such, they all are getting excited about coming together in 2025. So I do believe we're going to be seeing the last four getting into their service very early in 2024 so that they will be all wrapped up and ready to go. Yeah, which is exciting. It'll be fun. Jungkook was going to be performing at the EMA Awards show, but unfortunately, due to a lot of unrest and a lot, it's just too dangerous right now. And so right now, yeah, the EMAs have been canceled. He will not be performing. Nobody will be performing, and this is really sad. Okay, so we're gonna get into. I'm gonna set up the chapter links for the tarot readings for Jimin, Taehyung, and Jungkook. I'm gonna do 3 videos, pretty much doing a marathon here for y'all in one video. So please like and subscribe to this channel. Also keep in mind that yes, I do personal readings now. They are on sale on my website, dsparta.com, desparta.com or .net. They start at $10 and go up. I will get the videos out as soon as as soon as I can, or if there's a specific date we can negotiate. There's things I'm flexible with y'all. Patreon users, I know some of y'all want to do something ooky and spooky, and I'm thinking of doing a video on zombies and the zombie apocalypse. And of course, some of you want me to do an extra reading on Jimin, so there will be the videos on my Patreon. They're a little different. Sometimes I'm more vocal, meaning I don't hold back on what I say because of certain restrictions that YouTube has, so I have to be careful so that you gotta get that experience, and it's a little bit more personalized. I think I feel more personal connection over there on my Patreon. And Patreon tiers start at $3 and go up to about 35, 40 something US dollars. And if you just want to become a member of this channel and support me that way, and it also gives you direct access to my Discord server, hey, it's just $5 US. And yeah, I'm on the server. I try and say something, be active every day, but some days I just can't. But for the most part, I would say 5 out of 7 days a week, I'm there. I'll be sending links. I'll be chit-chatting, responding to questions and comments. I'm there. So, and I love getting to know each of you better that way. And you guys help me get ideas for these videos. So, we're going to get into these readings. Wow. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, everybody. We're going to get into this reading with, we're going to start out with Jimin. Please remember that this is all for entertainment purposes only. And also, please do not attack me for what I say or I'm seeing. Be kind, be polite, be civil with everyone and myself, and no trash talking of the members of BTS. I don't tolerate that either. We're here a community to be supportive, loving, caring, enthusiastic. You can be let hurt or let down or disappointed, but you can mention those things without being cruel or malicious. Alright, Jimin. What is your energy feeling right now at this moment today? What is your current energy? Okay, interesting. The Wheel of Fortune, and it's reversed. The Chariot is reversed also. And the Moon. Okay, so there was supposed to be some traveling. And Jimin's upset. He's disappointed. There was supposed to be some traveling going on. It was a surprise. He was working on something. He was going to do something that was going to be a big surprise. And it is being postponed right now. And it does have him down. He feels like he was put so much into this, and now it has to stop, and it's out of his control. Don't know quite exactly what's keeping it, but it's interesting. Let's see here. Huh. What's going on? Okay, so interesting energy here. The King of Wands reverse. So there was something. And then at the Page of Wands, something. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. He was planning something. I mean something, and he's being silenced. It's like, okay, nope, we gotta rethink this now. Some people are just too naive to accept. I'm seeing a lot of like strict religious kind of beliefs holding back something. There's some stuff, I think there's some stuff he's been wanting to do and talk about, and it's bothering him because he's feeling like he's getting pressured from people over him who are being unreasonable, and he thinks they're just running in fear, and he wants to rebel. He wants to rebel. The Queen of Wands and the Four of Cups reversed here. And the other card here was the Nine of Swords reversed. So, but what's going on here? So he's thinking of new action, new way of handling this, because it's like he realizes now that he had been focused. It's like, I had blinders on thinking this was the only way I can do it. I can do this, and I wasn't looking at the other opportunities that were around me, and it was holding me back. So instead of keeping myself down, I'm ready to move on. Okay, we're going to go forward. Okay. There's somebody who's a father figure, or it could be his father, who has been a problem. It's like mother, father are not, his parents are not in agreement on stuff. Yeah, and I think that also has put a lot of strife. And the Five of Cups, there's been a lot of fighting, but he's learning, and there's healing. He's learned that things don't have to be one certain way. It's like, okay, I love you guys, and we may disagree, but I want us to be able to work through this disagreement and not worry or fear or just being so narrow-minded kind of feeling. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, and the Queen of Cups, this energy here is very healing and positive. I think, he's finding his own, he's getting emotional support that he wasn't before. He's realized that, he can go against what, not allow himself to be oppressed, but to free himself, do what he would like to do. Yeah. And he's feeling more confident. So, yeah. Let's see if I can get something else picked up on Jimin here. Is Jimin in a relationship right now? Is Jimin in a serious relationship, or are things getting on hold? Is he just being chill and single, or not in a serious relationship, but, Yeah, right now he is not. Okay, with the Nine of Pentacles here is reversed, and it's like it's like he's focused on the fact that he is having to wrap everything up with his career right now and to put everything on pause. So his focus right now is before he leaves for the military, he wants to go out with a bang. He's like, I don't want you to forget me. Don't forget me. Don't forget me. And yeah, here's the Seven of Pentacles upright. She's put so much hard work and perseverance, and he doesn't want to lose this momentum. He's worried, and a lot of us will be like, well, why would you be nervous or worried about something like that? Because you don't have to be. You're amazing, but he is okay. He's nervous. There's some insecurities, but he's preparing. His focus is his job right now. Yep. Before he has to go away, he was planning to do some more traveling. He wants to do more traveling before he serves in the military. So he is hoping things clear up because he definitely wants to get out there. He wants to travel. He wants to see Army, be around Army, and see the world, do some things, visit places, have a nice big vacation kind of trip before it all goes. So yeah, that's what we got there for Jimin. Now let's move into Taehyung. Okay, we're gonna look and see what's going on with Taehyung. Taehyung. Let me shuffle here. See where he is mentally, where his mind is, spiritually, where he is right now, his energy, what his current energy is. I just heard. Yeah. Yeah, family. Alright, the death card came up. That does not mean death, for those of you who don't understand. It means the ending of one thing, beginning, or it could mean. Okay, something. Let's see what's going on here. Seven of Wands, struggling, there is something up here. I did not expect. He's hitting a rock in a hard place. Yeah. Okay. Right now, he's seeing things coming to an end. Things are wrapping up with the end of his releasing his music and his album. He's a little worn out. There's been so much discussions about contracts and what's coming up next and what BT, and it really is wearing him down. Okay, this somebody thinks he's too cocky, he's too arrogant, and I'm not talking about somebody in BTS. Okay, I'm talking about staff. I'm talking about Hype. It's like they want to knock him down. Because he is doing, he's not following in line with whatever they want of him. He's wow, why does that keep, I don't know what's going on with my camera. Anyway, but it's not going to stop him because he's hit this point where he's more open-minded, more compassionate, and he's finding balance in his life. Just it's like he's hit an emotional maturity that he recognizes that he's being gaslit. He's being gaslit, and he's like, no. Um, the Seven of Wands is reverse here, and he's. This is. I think he's a little disappointed. I think he expected more support from Hybe with his solo. There's stuff that he feels disappointed in. Wasn't done. It's like I didn't get to go out and do as much. I wasn't on this show. Why? I didn't get. And he's not mad at the other members. And it's not like he's jealous. He's just recognizing he's not being treated the same. They're not putting as much time in him. And he's kind of like, I'm only here because of my bros. My brothers here. We're 7. We're a group. And I'm here to support them. I recognize you don't care about me. I don't feel cared for. I don't think you have my best interest. And I'm talking about Hybe. Big hit. I'm not talking about RM, Jin, Jungkook, Jimin, J-Hope, or Suga. No, they got his back. And that's what's keeping him carrying on. Because what he really would is just serve military, get married, and have a family. But he's trying to figure out where he fits in. Also, because his music, it's like, I am different. And that's great. And it's beautiful. So, yeah. He feels, he's feeling a little defeated. Like, why couldn't this have gotten better? Now, the 7 of Cups here is upright. And you see, this is all these opportunities. And he sees how everyone else has had all these opportunities. And they haven't been there for him. And so he's trying, this is it. He's trying to find purpose. He's trying to find his purpose. And it comes all the way back down to the 9 of Cups, where with the King of Cups here, he is really at a point in his life where he is a lot more mature. So he's not going to be lashing out and anger at others, because Hybe doesn't really have a place for him. He feels, I'm just different. I got to try something else. I've got to move on. I'm not going to give up. And I'm not going to walk away from BTS. That would just be childish. This is my family. And we are great together. So it's like, yeah, he's been going through it. He's been going through it. Let's see here if I could do another reading on Taehyung. All right, Taehyung. Let's see here, bud. Are you in a relationship? Are you just too focused on getting ready for military, wrapping things up? What's going on with you? Taehyung. Alright, the 2 of Wands here. He's facing some pretty difficult decisions. He's afraid of the changes. There's a lot of, it's kind of like, I have to do this and I'm afraid of what's going to happen. He feels like he's got to put a wedding on pause. Yeah. There was a wedding. He wants to get married. He wants to have that family. And he doesn't want to have to put it on pause, but he has to. These are goals that he wanted to happen so badly, and just he's growing impatient. He was growing impatient, but now he realizes he's gotten a lot calmer about it, but he doesn't like the pausing of this. He is concerned of how it's going to affect the relationship. He really is. Him being away, is like, am I going to be able to build up a relationship? Are we going to still get married? What's going on, bud? Yeah, he's worried about breaking up. But the Ace of Swords, that's like there's a child coming, a family. The Hangman and the Chariot. So yeah, he's worried about his relationship and what's going to happen. He's worried about her being alone. He's okay. These two decisions right here are making sense. He's got one where he can get into the military and get it over and done within the 18 months, or he can possibly get into an alternative service, accept alternative service, but it's going to take out longer, which is going to delay his plans with the relationship and marriage and children. And they're also trying to figure out where they're going to be. I'm hearing maybe America or France. These are two words that are coming to me. America and France are like these two options. The reason why is music. For career, for both of them. There's some stuff that they want to do. He especially wants to do, and he knows. He's like, hype in here in Korea, it doesn't have, so focused on the K-pop industry. I want to go into R&B, and I want to do jazz. I want to do blues. I want to do all this other stuff. And I can't. And I'm going to have to come to, be in Europe or America in order to break into this better. And I think that's where he is. It's like, okay, having to serve military service is like put a big huge stopgap in his plans, and it's frustrating, but he's growing in a maturity because he's having to face tough decisions and learn and having faith that things are going to work out. And he's got some tough decisions. These two decisions of what to do with his military service is not easy. We do know he has a skin condition, and there's probably some other things that would probably enable him to do this alternative service as Suga has done. Yoongi, I miss Yoongi. I think Yoongi's like my bias. I love the boy. He's so smart. Anyway, so that's what I feel kind of going on here with Taehyung. Let's now move into Jungkook. All right, here we go. Jungkook, my cookie. He is a rebel. Jungkook is a rebel. Okay, he is. I hear him saying, I want to work on more of my own music. He feels like he's been told, you need to do it this, and this. And he's kind of like, I don't need another person on my song to help me and my music be great, to go well. I think Jungkook, he has grown into himself, and he realizes the star power he has. And I think he's feeling like others don't have enough faith in him. And I hear he is disappointed with someone in American Hype. He feels like there was some condescending behavior. It was like I'm seeing this play out, and I know who it was with. And no, it wasn't with Bang PD. Okay, this is someone who's been in some trouble over here in America Hype. It's like things are done different here. You may be big over there, but if you're going to get big over here, you're going to have to listen to me because I'm the one who knows better than you do. And it's very racist. Very racist. And I'm like, how the fuck did you get up in there if you're this big of a racist piece of shit and you're going to be treating someone because, oh, you're just a K-pop artist. You know what? K-pop artists, they're fucking amazing. The dancing, the singing, there's so much talent in these kids. And there's such high expectations of doing so well compared to some of these other people we see come out there here. Listen, I'm getting upset because I'm seeing what Jungkook was going through, and he's just kind of like, okay, fine, I'll do whatever, you know, yes, sir, you know, I want to get this album, and this is important to me, I gotta get through this, and it's kind of like I hear Suga was telling him, like, you know what, it's hard to prove to others that, you know what, you are that good, and that you can handle it. And it's like, sometimes you just have to say, fine, I'll do it your way for now, to get your foot in the door. And it's kind of like Suga's saying, you know, sometimes I'm feeling like kind of like you gotta get a little humble and accept, you know, even if the other person, no matter how wrong they are, you're gonna have to learn to be humble enough to nod, act like you're in agreement, do what they're saying, and then you can come out and do your own thing. And that's what I'm seeing here. And I really think it was Suga who really was, and RM, just kind of like, don't worry, you've got this. Let me pull some cards for him. Yeah, strength. Jungkook is found. He's grown stronger. He feels physically. Wow. Come on. What is causing this? Okay. He is so much stronger. Okay. The Seven of Cups here is reversed. He's no longer so distracted and looking like thinking there's all these options of things I can do. What am I going to do? It's more like he's learning to focus. He's growing in a maturity and being able to focus and be like, okay, this is one goal. Boom, I'm going to nail it. Then I can move to the next. Instead of trying to go, well, these are all my goals and I want to get them all done. It's like, okay, focus, do one well, and excel, and then you can moved to another, and you can excel in that. But if you try and excel in everything at once, it's going to be overwhelming. You're not going to have things fine-tuned. And he's learning to focus. Focus. He wants to be heard. He feels like he's not always heard, and he's just kind of shushed. And so, yeah, this is our boy. The Seven of Wands. He's standing up there going, And he's realizing more and more of speaking his mind, taking a stand, you know, being courageous and fighting for what he believes in. And where he's learned this balance of when to be humble, and yet there's a strength in humility where it's like, I'm not backing down or not, giving up, but he is knowing that if I back off a little here, it makes my next goal even easier, and it makes me closer to it and what I want. And so I got to keep persevering, and I got to maintain control. And I think he's learning how to do that, and he's like how to protect himself, because he can't rely on others to be so protecting as he used to of the groups. He's very upset and down about the cancellation of the EMAs. He was looking forward to bringing out his new music there and performing. He had something big planned. I wonder what he's going to do. He still plans on doing it. He's learned to love himself, and this sounds so cliche, but it's like I learned how to accept things of myself, and I can love others. And here's the Four of Wands. He is looking forward to the reunion of everyone coming together in 2025. He appreciates all seven of them, all six of the other members other than himself so much. He's learned so much, and being away from them, there's drawn this, appreciation and a bigger respect. And he's looking forward to that celebration, and that's what's holding him on right now. And he feels kind of like, with the Fool here and it's reversed, he's not as naive anymore. He's definitely nowhere near that naivety, but he's struggling because there's something he wants to do, and everyone thinks when he wants to do something, people perceive him as being reckless, or they see him as this real naive person who wouldn't understand, like, champagne confetti. He was thinking about, I'm sure he knew exactly what that was when he sang it. Okay. Okay. He's not that naive, and he's trying to tell everyone, I'm an adult, I'm grown, but and he's recognizing how he's been used and is being used by Hybe, and by this what happened here in Hybe America. He's kind of like, I've got to just proceed here with caution, because decisions that are being made are making me look bad too, and I'm not happy with this. So that's kind of, it's like, well, I'm in a contract, so sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and do what they say. All right, Jungkook, are you in a love relationship? Are you in love? My mind just went really bad. I'm gonna stop. Let's see here. He is dreaming of being together at a reunion. There's that anticipation. Um, there was a Queen of Cups. She did him dirty. It's like somebody was trying to break up his dream and his, you know, because she was. Here's the High Priestess card. Okay. This was business though. There's somebody who, oh, this is a sasaeng. Holy shit. There's sasaeng is living in a lot of delusion here and thinks they're together. And then that has been causing some problems. These sasaengs, you know, the Fool here keeps popping up reverse, and once again, he knows he needs to be very careful about talking anything about his personal life, because there are some fans who are so hostile, and I'm seeing Taehyung who are just like, he's only with Tae. You know, he's not with Tae, folks. No, it's okay. I don't see how, you know, allegedly, I don't think there's anything more than a brotherly friendship here. Yeah. Things are going to get pretty bad with the sasaeng situation. The tower, it's like those around him have not been protective of him and Hybe. He's feeling very imprisoned right now. Like he's trapped. It's like the only way he can stay safe is to be isolated, and he feels imprisoned. Okay. He wants to love. He wants to be able to love who he wants, but he feels like he can't because people are trying to take that away from him. They're trying to rob him of his strength and his happiness. They're trying to weaken him and tear him down, and hurt others around him. He doesn't want to hurry and get married. He doesn't believe in the regular, the dogma, you know, the churches, it's a husband and wife, and you have to be married, you can't have sex before marriage. All that that's not for him. He wants freedom. He wants to be able to love who he wants to love. And yeah. He is going to have to make a big choice because, wow, that card. I will pop that down. I just want to get an extra card to verify what I'm seeing. Oh, boy. Okay. He is ready to manifest love and a relationship. Okay, this is the Magician and the Two. Magician also is an air sign, so he's grown. It's like relationships have been rocky or up and down, and it's like communication is now something he has learned to do better in a relationship. So that's pretty much what I see here, folks. Wow. It's been a lot of recording. I hope you enjoyed these videos and these readings. Please comment. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. Hit the like button, subscribe. Wow, I think the sun is coming out and now my lighting's changed. Woohoo! Anyway, I love you guys. And I will be seeing you around.